Yes, sir. We are here. Yes, we are live and direct. Mesa, Arizona. I am that guy, Mr. Freddy in the flesh.
You know,
I am one half of the conglomerate.
yeah. You know who I am, Mr. Frequent Flyer Mouth. Shout out to my people's tea in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my people's tea and all that. But we here. Merry Christmas and all that to the
Merry
people
Christmas
who
to
who
everybody,
who celebrate
man.
Christmas.
Happy holidays. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? We do all the holidays. Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to celebrate. Hope you're
Right.
having a happy time, enjoying yourself and your family, and everything is going smooth. And first off, I just want to say happy holidays to my partner right here.
For
You know what
sure.
I'm
You
saying?
already know.
You know what I'm saying? We've been doing
Happy
this.
holidays to you as well,
We've
man.
been doing
Yeah,
this for,
in a year.
yeah, man. This, you know what I'm saying? This is, and with it being the end of the year, going into the next year, we just, we just got a lot of stuff to just talk about. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff to cover. It's a lot of, it's a lot of feelings in the it's a lot of feelings in the air. It's a lot of emotions going on these days.
We
You know
doing
what I'm
facts
saying?
over feelings, man. We doing
Absolutely.
facts over
Hey, we
feelings.
men, that's what we do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we ain't in the world by ourselves. So we have to address, you know what I'm saying, some of the other things. So, we have to we have to balance it out. You know what I'm saying? Keep it all kosher. And for everybody that's watching, you can you can call in. We please encourage it. The number is 480-590-6762. 480-590-6762 is the number. You can call in, ask us whatever you want, talk about whatever you want, chime in on what we talking about. It's all
Be respectful, man.
it's all interactive situation. So, absolutely, please be respectful. Please, hold yourself to some respect so we don't have to get out of character with you and be
We ain't gonna get out of
disrespectful because
character. We gonna
we
handle
might
business.
depends on what you're saying, man. Nobody, hey man, we grown out here, man.
He just
Hey
went from
man.
positive to
I'm
negative.
just saying though, at some point, violence is always needed. You feel me? So hey man, that's how. Hey, we talked about this before. You know what I'm saying? Hey, violence is always near at some point, but that's neither here nor there. Tis the season.
The rule starting January 2020. Right? If I ask you who's better, answer the question. Because I'm about to ask you one right now.
Okay, believe me,
I'm gonna ask you one
I've
right
been
now.
trying to get better with this. I've told other people
Who's your
that's
favorite
not even
boxer right now?
my favorite boxer.
Yeah.
I can't even say I've been watching boxing. Taylor.
Nah.
I can't. I
Okay.
can't even say that.
Because I was gonna ask you about do you feel like Tank should fight Shakur Stevenson? Like what you feel about that?
Okay, now I do have a feeling about that.
Okay. Yep.
I think that should happen
Why?
because if for anything else, Shakur need to prove himself fully. I
Okay.
think.
But did he earn the right to fight Tank? Tank is champion, bro.
I mean, now okay, now you got to brush me up. They're in the same weight class and all this. Like all this is regular. Like they supposed to like.
Nah, I don't think they're the same. I think one weight class different. You know what I'm saying? If I'm
Oh,
wrong, make sure you comment. So either Shakur got to go up or Tank got to
okay.
go up.
Oh, okay.
But it's not like 147 or 165.
Oh, okay.
It
So
could
it's
be
not that
like,
far up. It's
yeah,
like
nah,
147 to
yeah,
152.
whatever it is, yeah,
Something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. And then when you weigh in, depending on the clause, you got to weigh that weight, right? But when you
Right.
fight night, you know what I'm
You're
saying?
probably gonna fluctuate.
Yeah, like I personally, I think Shakur Stevenson is dead nice. I just don't think he earned a fight Tank. Like you got to earn to fight certain people. You can't just walk in a room and talk your way into certain
Right.
things, right?
Now, from what I know of, okay, so who has earned that right then? And they in his weight class, pretty much nobody. He didn't beat everybody in his joint though, right? Like he.
But yeah, no, but there's other people that sanctioned that have belts in that weight class. I don't think he unified all belts, if that's how you say it. I don't think he have all belts. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you in a league, if you in the NBA, right? And it's an NBA league, can somebody off the street, somebody say nice that's killing in the street, just come and play with y'all? NBA. It's
just off the streets. I mean, no,
and I don't want to say Shakur's off the streets, but I'm saying there's certain things you got to earn.
Like you got to get vetted. You got to get like,
and don't get me wrong, like he can fight, but it was a big old thing with they were saying he's a boring fighter, Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to ask that question to see where you was gonna go with it.
I mean, because I pay attention to boxing, but not as much as I used to because of, you know what I'm saying, just because of the how is
you
it
seen the
so
Jake
scarce.
Paul fight though, right?
Yeah, I did. But you know what? I only seen 3 rounds of that because I wasn't really trying to like.
No, I didn't watch
after
that.
I seen it, I'm like,
no, I didn't watch that.
It really wasn't worth it. Like, again, and my hats off to Mike for grabbing 20 million as a, you know what I'm saying, as an almost 70-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? I fucks.
Oh, I'm gonna ask you something because I know you got something to say. What you feel about the situation with the Jay-Z allegations? And
he said, you know, I got
yeah, I know you got something to say. And as far as when they interviewed the girl, like a lot of things in line with what she was saying and how young she was. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
let me make this disclaimer. I believe it's things that happen to individuals that are kids, and that's absolutely wrong. I'm talking about what has come out that you heard so far, whereas 20 years later, an individual could say, oh, you did this to me, and they could just tarnish your whole character in the media, regardless if it's Jay-Z or whoever else.
Right.
Like, how do you feel about that?
Okay, for one, I only know a small piece of. I don't even know what the girl said. I haven't even seen that. I've never like seen what, like, since the allegation came out. I only seen that it was an allegation, and him and his lawyers was like, okay, if it's an allegation, I want to know who the accuser is. And now I just seen it, if it was not yesterday on the news, it was today on the news where the judge ruled that he does not have to know who the accuser is. And so I haven't seen anything else other than that.
So basically, they interviewed the girl. They interviewed her.
Okay.
And they didn't show her face, and they changed her voice. And they was asking her questions. She was like, she was at the VMAs, and she was at, don't quote me if I'm wrong, she was also talking to a person from Blink 182. He wasn't even in the country. And she said she was talking to him. So it's a lot of things that don't align with what she said. That's all I'm saying.
Right. And me and somebody else had this talk too, and like you said, but I was just talking to the fact of how, like you said, like how somebody can make an allegation about you. I mean, scream it from the top of the roofs. They did this to me, right? And when it comes back around, and not saying that the man is going to get off or whatever, but if it gets recanted and he is innocent of that thing,
nothing happens to her.
It's nothing going to happen to her. And you hear about his innocence in a whisper almost. You know what I'm saying? It's not even as broad as the accusation was. You know what I'm saying? And
Twitter was scorching them.
And that's the thing. Like, as much as all these things happen and all these things are put out about these people, you don't know until somebody else puts information in front of you to see if it's true or not.
Right.
And that's still not saying that it's really true.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we still going off the validity of somebody that we hoping has the integrity enough to put out something that's forthworth and worthy of you being like, okay, I can believe this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And like you say, like, I'm gonna have to dig deeper and look into that interview because I haven't, like I said,
check it out.
I haven't seen anything
and
about
it. I'm not swaying you either way. I thought you've seen it.
Right. No, I never seen it. But at the same time, I mean, and like you say, like something that happened to you 30 years ago. And this is my thing with that also.
And 25 years ago.
25 years ago. And you just now all of a sudden, this has now come to a traumatory fact. I mean, this has come to a fact where it's so traumatic where now you're speaking about it now.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like the convenience and the timing of how things happen.
The father said he don't even remember having to pick his daughter up 5 hours away. He said he don't even remember that.
Wow.
So it's like, it's a concert in Arizona. You live in Vegas. You 13 to 15. I don't even know what the age is. 13 to 15. You come all the way from Vegas, all the way to Arizona at a concert, at an after party. Like, listen.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So it's just, my thing is the allegations is like, and I don't put celebrities above traditional people. Like, everybody's a person, anybody could do anything at the end of the day, right?
Absolutely.
But it's like, I think more individuals, when they accuse someone, right? And you're lying, and they find out you lying, something it should be repercussions for that. It should be consequences for that.
It should be, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because you could ruin somebody's whole momentum they got going on for a lie. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it is. We'll see what comes out. I just wanted to ask you, what did you think about the allegations against him and just the overall of now it's like celebrity after celebrity after celebrity. And it's like everybody's pushing the agenda. Oh, it happened to Diddy. We want it to happen to Jay-Z now. Oh, this person's doing that. And I'm just like, what's the, like, what achievement are you getting for wanting something to happen to somebody? If they did it, it's gonna come out cool, whatever.
Right. Exactly.
But I'm not like, yo, I can't wait. Like, I'm getting my popcorn. Like, I'm not with
that's
that.
That's what I hear a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Now, that's what I hear a lot of. I hear a lot of people getting their popcorn, waiting to see these men just go down. You know what I'm saying? I hear people say, like, before these dudes had so many friends, now people act like they don't, like, you don't want to even be, but again, off of allegation, like something, there must be some type of, like, it's some part of you that's in them as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's some part of you that's like, damn, man, that could have been me doing it. You know what I'm saying? This could be me plastered on that TV. This could be, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's,
and you wishing on somebody else's downfall. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
That's the thing that we doing. That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
Right.
That's what we doing these days.
Let me ask you this.
It's terrible.
Did Kendrick Lamar ruin Drake's career? It just feels like you watching a boxing match, and you know how, like, you got a 10 count? It felt like that's 100 count. They just let you lay there.
Remember when I asked you last time we talked about this on here?
You asked me what?
And we were talking about Drake and Kendrick, and I was like, is he dead? Remember, I was like, is he gonna be really dead after, like?
No, I don't think
not dead. I, you know what I'm saying, not literally, excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm not wishing death on nobody, but Kendrick done killed this man enough to where right now, as much as he used to be banging on the Billboard chart, the man ain't doing that. But he ain't did that ever since. This song been popping since when? Since summertime, pretty much.
Yeah, it's been a while. I didn't have no hoodie on when we first was talking about it.
Since summertime, pretty much, this man been going all the rest of the year. And we ain't heard nothing from Drake. But I mean, nothing significant where he going, where it's piercing through, where we like, okay, well, we like this Kendrick one and this Drake one. It ain't even like that. Like, it's this man have put out a whole nother album, and especially out here on, and I listen to the radio, this man got at least 3 singles off this GNX that play on the radio.
But I feel like Kendrick beat him in his own game, and now he's taking it to the Billboard, so he's beating Drake in that game. Because a lot of times when you're a rapper, you can't make hit songs. So Drake is a great Drake can write songs, or Drake make good songs, right? And you can really bop to them songs. When you think of Kendrick Lamar, I thought of him as a rapper's rapper. Now I'm hearing it in his anthems, his songs you could dance with your quinceañera. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when I look at it in that format, I'm like, yo,
that's crazy.
And I think it was a bad move to battle somebody who have a coast riding with them. It's like if you battle somebody from Texas that people really rock. Texas, you could go platinum in Texas by itself. But
he probably thought he got a whole country rocking with him. And he can't even win. He got Canada rocking with him.
Talking about California.
I'm just saying, man.
You go into a premiere movie and they play. Come on, man. Like, and not like us. It's not like that Luther Vandross joint. Yo, I heard that Luther. I said, go ahead, Kendrick. I listen, man. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, man.
Real, man.
And I apologize. Hold on.
I apologize. Drake mode on that though too.
Come on, man. I apologize to everybody who told me about Kendrick and I was curving him. You know what I mean? I heard enough. Like, it's undeniable.
Yeah.
It's undeniable.
I mean, the boy. The man
it's not even a rapping. It's the song making.
Yeah.
It's a song maker for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like hearing a battle rapper make a great song. You're like, oh, it's one of those.
Like, he can do that.
Yeah, like he's making great songs, and the I don't think he had. I think he has a lot more albums tucked away.
I do too.
You know what I mean? He could go on a several year run
because he's just been too quiet until he be releasing stuff, and he just be releasing. You know what I'm saying? So you know he be in the cut all the time, like doing this. Like
I'm not going to lie. I'm not from California, but ever since Kendrick Lamar banged or Drake, I don't be hearing too much California violence. I ain't even lying. I ain't from Cali, but usually you hear like a tragedy.
Yeah,
like
for real.
You know what I'm saying? That's fire.
A lot
like,
of that stuff. A lot of them came together.
Yeah, that's fire.
I be seeing that too a lot.
That's
especially
fire.
Like I say, between the Kendrick and the Snoop.
Dr. Dre.
Oh my, listen, man.
Snoop.
I've been listening to West Coast for a man.
Snoop.
Like, man, this has been. I almost feel like I'm supposed to be doing some. I'm supposed to be.
I hear that. Snoop is in my top 5 dead or alive. Snoop is on my top 5 dead or alive. Innovator.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Snoop
taking it.
Listen, man, I don't smoke at all. Snoop, listen, man, I might have to hit the Chibo, especially with my boy Snoop. I rock with Snoop. Snoop and Wiz. Them two?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what you got, man? I can't wait till you go into basketball because you kicking this nonsense right
No,
now.
And that's what I was just about to do. So how you feel about Shea and them not winning the cup and Giannis them winning the cup in the way they did, and you know what I'm saying, that thing being that, and to me that knocks them out of everybody talking about they might win the championship. So what you think about that?
Nah, I don't feel like that knocks him out of not winning the championship. You win against Giannis. Giannis willed his way the whole game. Another thing is Giannis had 2 or 3 fouls, man, early, and y'all didn't keep going to Giannis. It was bad coaching too.
Dame was getting it. Dame was on it.
Giannis had 3 fouls before the half. You supposed to keep going to Giannis. Period. That's the game tape. Get him up out of there. Get him his 4th foul. He got to sit to the 4th quarter. What are we talking about? Basketball 101.
Right, but they didn't do that.
But if you ask me, I feel like how they beat them shows the what the Bucks could be if they're clicking on all cylinders. Mm-hmm. But the question is, can Doc Rivers maintain that? Is everybody going to stay on that playing field?
I think if they all get healthy, and it's Chris, Giannis, Dame, you know what I'm saying, couple of complimentary guys. Right, you know,
Giannis hurt right now.
I mean,
Giannis is ill right now. Excuse me.
Right. That's probably some. You know what I'm saying. They ain't no. You know what I'm saying, like real like.
Chet got hurt. So Chet got hurt. So that's another thing.
Chet been hurt though. But
no. What I'm saying is Chet got hurt, meaning that changes things as well.
Well, yeah.
Because if Chet was playing, Giannis would have to guard him at the 3.
Yeah, but he ain't that much to guard.
You bugging out. Like every time you see a dude who's slim, you start making these.
No, but it's just Chet. Like he's not. I mean, he ain't.
Is Wemby better than Chet? Just outright.
Absolutely.
No, he's not. Do you see what happened when they played against each other?
Yes, and Chet and Wemby have his car every time.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Freddie, no, he didn't. You sound crazy. You sounded crazy.
I watched it.
You didn't watch it. Look it up on your phone. No, it wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Chet got one of those. Clearly scorched him. Look it up.
He ain't got. Okay, maybe he got one. I'll give him one.
You were speaking like you was banging on your chest and you didn't have the facts.
I'll give him one. Yeah.
I think Boston's gonna win it. I think Boston can win it because the Bucks got to beat Boston. I don't care about one game. It's game of 7.
I think the Bucks can beat Boston.
In 7 games? Yeah. He drunk, ladies and gentlemen. Ding, 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 ding. Zoom in. Producer, zoom in on him. He drunk. Ding, 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 ding. He drunk.
I don't think Boston will win.
Boston. The Bucks could beat Boston?
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Remember I said that.
In a game of 7, Boston, I mean, the Bucks is going to beat Boston.
I think so. Absolutely.
I don't gamble, man. You lucky I don't gamble. And it's no reneging neither. Because you look like a renegger.
This on film. We got this.
There's a lot of things that's on film that you be going back on and you don't remember you say.
This on. Here we go, man.
All right, let me ask you something. Who's the better team, the Bucks or Boston?
Right now? I mean, okay, are we going off stats or are we going off what I like?
Who's the better team, the Bucks or Boston? Now we doing specifics?
I'm okay. Are we?
Who's the better team, Freddie?
Are we talking record?
Let's talk about it all.
Are we talking about?
Let's talk about it all. Let's talk about it all.
Well, I think the Bucks are.
What?
Yeah, I do.
I think we need to go to an intermission, bro.
No, we don't.
Do this.
It's my opinion.
Now, all right. Now
that I picked something, now we got to go to intermission.
No, I'm just saying. I didn't realize who I was on this podcast with because there's a lot of stuff that's coming out that sound crazy.
What?
So Giannis is clearly better than Jason Tatum. What? So okay, who's the next best player?
What behind what? Next best player to who? To who?
Giannis is the best player between the Bucks and Boston. Then who's the next three best players?
What, on both teams?
Yes.
You tell me. You got the answers over there, mister. You tell me.
Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown,
okay.
Jrue Holiday.
Okay.
So basically, Giannis
Jrue Holiday is not even playing right now. But
what does that mean?
He's not playing.
Is Dame better than Jrue Holiday?
We know he's not a better defender than Jrue Holiday ever.
Is Dame better than Jrue? Dame scores better than Jrue, and that's it.
Okay.
Who's better? You said you were just saying who's better. Now say that. Who's better?
Okay, but you just said that's what makes
who's better.
Scoring makes him better. Defense makes him better. Again, we going back and forth.
Who averaged more assists? Who averaged more rebounds?
I don't look it up.
Now I gotta look. You didn't look up when I told you. I always look it up.
You don't know though. You the one saying that he is. You the one saying that he is. I'm just saying. You ask him about the stat. You look it up. You gotta look it up, man.
I'm cool. To be a hooper saying what you said sound crazy.
Why does it? No, it does not. It sounds crazy to you. Now that I'm picking something, now you
no. Don't
right.
Do that. Don't
That's
do that.
Not fair.
You say Giannis is better than Jason Tatum. I said
he is.
I said who's the next best players? You don't want to name shit.
Oh my goodness.
You don't want to name Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Jrue Holiday. You don't want to name nobody.
Okay, but why are we going to the next best players? What are the significance in that?
So you telling me Giannis can will the Bucks to win 7 games against the next 3 best players, and they all can score?
He don't have to. He got other players too. You act like ain't nobody on his team or something. You act like he don't have good players on his team.
Not better than Boston.
Man, come on.
So
man.
let's do it. So then let's name it. So then you go Giannis, you go Jason Tatum, right? Giannis is better than Jason Tatum, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Is Chris Middleton better than Jaylen Brown?
No, right? No, he's not.
Well, don't say not right now.
Okay, I can say not right now.
What the hell does that mean? They both playing.
He's just coming off an injury. He just coming off an injury. He ain't even been playing.
He was never better than him the last 4 years. And how can Giannis be the best player when Jaylen Brown just won a ring? You said based upon who gets the MVP, that's the best player in the world. We have that on tape. We didn't say that? You didn't say that. You didn't say that.
No, I didn't say he's the best player in the world, no.
You didn't say okay.
I said that's what they be saying. I didn't say
okay.
I didn't say he's the best player in the world.
The Bucks could be Boston. Shout outs. Yeah. Cool. Not to me. He gonna be wrong again. So. He's wrong on this platform a lot.
I take that. I take that.
Okay. What about the AD situation?
What about it?
You remember what you said about the AD situation?
What did he? What? No, please refresh.
I'm not refreshing nothing.
Okay, but how you gonna bring it up?
I said, do you remember?
And I just said no.
And that's why I said I'm not bringing it up. If you don't remember,
okay.
If you don't remember, that's cool.
Okay. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Go ahead, man. It's all you, man.
What? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Crazy.
Come on, dog.
That's crazy.
Come on, man. You bring it up, and because I can't remember, you're not gonna try to.
Nah, I'm not. Yo, I'm tired of looking shit up when you don't remember. I'm not doing that no more. Bucks just lost to the Bulls.
You bring it up.
Bucks just lost to the Bulls today.
You bring it up. Okay, people lose.
What's the Bucks record? They 16-14, right?
People lose, man.
They 16-14.
You be so stuck on these stats, you have to bring them up. I don't be
tell
stuck
me
on them.
what I'm stuck on.
That be you.
You don't be knowing what I be stuck on. What's Boston record? They beat them by 37, bro.
Oh.
Nah, Boston beat Indiana by 37, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
What's their record? So Boston is 23-8.
Okay.
The Cavs is 27-4. Okay.
That's why I asked you if you was going, and we was going off record, or you was asking me who I thought was better. This is why I asked you the question that I asked you, so we can get through this. But you don't be one to answer my question.
All I did was read the record. That's all I did.
Oh no, but I'm saying before this, when we were starting, I said, "Are we going off a record, or are you asking me?"
I asked you,
or you asking me
the question.
what I'm at, or
I was just asking you who's better.
And I asked you, am I choosing off of the record, or am I choosing because of who I like?
I'm on.
This is what I asked you. We can go, we can write it, we can ask them back, we can see it back.
I didn't say that's not true. So basically, based upon who you like is better when we talk about teams.
No.
But I'm asking you that question.
No, but I asked you a distinction.
So we talk about record. Who's better record?
Obviously, Boston has a better record.
Better players.
That's all contrary to opinion. That's an opinion thing. That's an opinion thing. The people you think is better, I'm not gonna think that's an opinion thing.
You say Giannis is better than Jason Tatum. Is Jason Tatum the best player on the Celtics? In your opinion?
That's no, I don't think.
Is Jaylen Brown?
I think Jaylen Brown is.
Okay, so Giannis is better than Jaylen Brown and everybody else in Boston. Then who's the next best players between the two teams? I'm just asking you.
Okay, but if
I'm not gonna say anything.
But if I can't answer the question, you have to have.
You can't answer that question.
No, I don't want. I want you to answer it. See, that's what I'm saying. It's your question, and you don't have an answer to it.
I know you can answer it. Yo, I'm gonna go like this. If you say Giannis is better than Jason Tatum, right? I'm gonna go Giannis, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday. Then I'm gonna go Dame. And then I'm not gonna even put Chris Middleton after that because he don't play enough. So that's what I would put.
Okay.
And I would say Boston got the top 5 perimeter defensive players in the league.
Okay.
And most of their players are 3-and-D wings.
Okay.
Who got the better coach?
I mean, again, that's contrary to opinion. Both of them won championships.
How many of them lost?
See, here we go. Like come on, G. Come on, man. Joe Mazzulla has been coaching how long? Doc Rivers been coaching how long? Come on, man. Come on, man. The man been a head coach for what, 5 years? Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Next subject, man.
That's you, man. You didn't want to be wanting to pull out these who's the best and all this. And
I said, who's the better coach? Who's the better coach right now? Who's the better coach right now?
Obviously, it's Boston coach because they got the better record. They have the better record because it's obvious. That's why I don't want to say it because you know it's obvious. That's why.
Okay.
And you be asking me obvious questions just so you want me to.
Who's better? You said I asked you obvious questions, right?
That's
obvious questions. Who better, Jordan or LeBron?
Here we go. See,
now we talk about obvious questions.
See, that's not an obvious
Who's
question.
better, Biggie or Jay-Z?
Again, these are subject to your opinion.
I'm asking you.
These are the opinions.
Who's better?
These are the opinions, man.
Who's better? Chris Brown or Michael Jackson?
Oh my God, he's drunk. He's drunk. He's
that's
drunk.
A hard one. That's all. Who better?
He's been breathing methamphetamine somewhere, man. He's been doing something.
He lying, bro.
This guy's crazy.
He lying.
This guy's crazy, man.
I think you was like Anthony Davis is better than Jokic.
Why would I say that?
Just making
and
sure.
Even though that's my team, why would I say that?
I'm just making sure you don't think that.
Man, come on, man.
Come on. Dumbass shit, bro.
Come on, man. I'm not that delusional.
I'm glad you know you're not that delusional.
I'm not delusional in most sense. I'm really not. I'm really not.
Is the Lakers gonna win it?
It's my team. Of course, I think they're gonna win it. I don't care if they don't win.
You just say you're not that delusional.
I'm
Next
not.
subject.
But that's my
Next
team.
subject.
I don't have to be delusional because that's my team. G. That's not delusion. That's me believing. There's a difference, bro.
I'm sorry, we got to guess. What did you say? You said the Lakers gonna win?
Yes, indeed.
Who better, Jordan or LeBron?
Here you go. I'm glad, man.
That's why I wanted somebody else on this.
You crazy, man.
What you was bringing between Dame.
All right, let me ask you something. Who's a better team, Boston or the Bucks? I know you're from Nebraska, so
Boston better team. But your LeBron and Jordan.
Just because he don't be looking at me because he.
I'm not even looking at you. I don't even look at you, bro.
man.
Am I looking at you? So you said Boston is a better team than the Bucks, right? That's what you said. You roll with the guy who's sitting next to me. You didn't roll with me. Cool. Who's the between the two teams? If you name the top 5 players between the two teams, can you name them in your opinion, please? Is Giannis number 1 for you?
Yes, it's a close. Yeah.
It's clear. It's clear.
No, it's close between him and Tatum.
Okay, so then if Giannis is number 1, number 2, would it be Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown?
Jason.
Okay, then who would be number 3?
Jason.
Who would be number 4?
Dame.
Dame is better than Drew Holiday and he only scores to you?
I mean,
It's your opinion. I'm just asking.
in my opinion, Dame is gonna give you. If you get big game Dame, then yes. But if you get the Dame that we've been seeing the last couple years, then no.
Okay.
Drew. And that Drew Holiday comparison with Dame is the same for LeBron and Jordan.
Nah, oh, he wilding. I respect it though.
Who do the most? Who do more?
Got you. That makes I'm glad you're here, sir, because the person I'm sitting next to couldn't articulate that. Got it. We can move on now, bro. You know what I mean? Who better, Jay-Z or Biggie? See how easy that was. Shout out to my boy T. I didn't see him in a couple years. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Some people difficult to my left, but it's all good. I love him. I love him, man. I love him. What you got, man? I got somebody for you too. A girl who you said, you remember the girl you sent me? That she was like, it's popping?
The last one I sent you?
I got one from Baltimore. That's crazy. Like crazy. I'm gonna send it to you. I want to know what you think.
Okay.
You heard about Nike losing $25 billion?
No, when you said that I hadn't heard that at all. Period.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What was it?
They was just saying what people are not buying Nike like they used to, and what Nike's providing to people is not what the people want.
Okay.
Right. So if you take out Jordans, right? You take out Jordans, what's Nike next biggest seller? I'm not asking you like you know. I'm just saying in your mind, what would it be? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the next best dopest joint?
Oh, Air
Force One. You pick Air Force Ones over Air Max? Which ones you prefer?
Yeah.
You rock Air Max 95s?
Yeah.
You like them like that?
Not like that, but I mean, you know, just for versatility, I will. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 pair, I think.
95s?
Yeah, they got the one with the little bubble, right?
Nah, they all around with the 3 little bubble. I know you got 90s, bro. You got a pair of 90s.
What's the one with the little bubble? They 90s with the little bubble?
You're right. Little bubbles on the side.
Yeah.
Like pretty much like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they got the bubble up here too. My bad. They got a bubble right there too.
Okay, no, them 97 is the one with the bubble up closer.
97's got more air bubbles, I think, and the air bubble go all around in the back.
And the one I got 1 pair of them all the way around, and I got 2 pair with the 1 bubble.
Which one more comfortable?
The one with the 97 joint.
97 joints?
Because it's all the way around. It's full.
When you let me ask you this.
It's full air.
When you go to the store and you go buy you a pair of sneakers, Do you get the same feel? Do you get the same feeling that you had 10 years ago?
When I buy a new pair,
Yeah, like when you buy, like, do you still feel it? And
yeah, it made me feel that. Yeah,
word,
yeah. I I really like. I like being able to. I like being able to buy sneakers. Like it's always just been a thing for me to always like being able to buy the sneakers that I want, and like when I get them, I feel the same way. Like
word,
I want to put them on. Like like right then, like I like you know what I'm saying. Like I really do. Like, and you asked me, it's crazy. Like
I wish I
really,
still had
really,
that.
I
I
really
lost
do,
that
like-
love. Like, how do you keep that love? I don't
Yeah.
have that love.
See, but you was because you did it different. You was really, really like, but it ended up being like, and you know what? It's and you know what? Now that you say that, that's how basketball is to you too.
Yeah. Finally, you said some joint. I'm like, yeah.
That's
Yes.
it's
Yes.
because once you do it and you get deep in, you like I don't really want to. It don't feel like
it wasn't enjoyable.
It don't, right, and all and both of those things are still enjoyable to me because I didn't get that deep into them.
Finally, say thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'm here for something.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. Like because once I lost the love, like playing basketball before, it was a reason, it was a purpose. It was something that I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
Buying sneakers, it was a love of my love was I couldn't get these when I was younger. Right. And then when I was like, oh, y'all, for me, it's like y'all gaming me because I bought all of these early and I'm like, oh, y'all gaming me.
Right. So now let me make a profit off of them. And now once you started selling them, and and this is the killer thing, and everybody pay attention to this. Once the money got involved,
facts,
you lost the love of it. Long as the money wasn't involved, you would do it just because.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It was just something that you was doing just because you like doing it. And once the money became the thing, you was like, you know what? It can come and go easily like that.
So let me ask you this: you don't feel like that? How do you maintain a love for barbering, being a barber when everybody barbers and the prices in barbering and like how do you because one thing I can say about you, everything you love, you still love it. Since I met you, everything you love, you still love it. Like you didn't waver on any of it. Like, how do you do that? And how do you not go too far into it where I don't love it no more?
Because I don't like really I don't let the money part of any of it really affect me on how I'm gonna feel about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember how you always would be like, why you wearing them shoes at work? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have on good 11s and they crispy and I have them on at work, but it's the fact that
bro, you had on and they just came back out. No, we had the gray ones. You didn't have the baby blues. We had grays.
I just bought Cameron some of them for his birthday.
The baby blues?
Yes.
The gray ones didn't come back out yet.
No,
they about to come back out. Okay.
And that was like just that feeling though. Like I just can't like. It's just something in me that make me just love, like you said, all that stuff. I just love it because I just love it. It's like
that's dope.
It's just hard for me.
That's dope.
It's hard for me to let go of it because it's just something that it always make me feel. Again, a feeling that don't cost no money. You know what I'm saying? Like even though I pay for this, you know what I'm saying, but the feeling I get from the shoe is what money can't buy. For like it's the confidence that it give me for me having. Like you say, but something I probably never could get before, but I can get now. It's just that same rush of like being able to like walk out, and I still, no matter what happened, I can still walk kicks somewhere. I got my kick, and somebody gonna look at me and be like, "Hey, I like them."
So
hey, I like them.
All right. So do you get the same feeling when you buy a fresh polo, like when you buy a fresh pair of Jordans? And what comes first when picking your outfit, the shirt or the shoes?
Okay, the first part about the polo.
Okay.
Yes, I still like that too because again,
are they the same or is it a difference?
It's a difference with the polo because like I don't really get the validation until I can really see somebody
who appreciate polo.
Appreciate polo. And
Compared
they
to
be
somebody
like,
appreciating a pair of sneakers. That's universal.
yeah. But you appreciate that polo. They like, man, you I like that. That's nice.
And they understand this ain't the
pre-
regular degular.
Right.
This is
exactly.
the big polo, man.
This that one.
This is going across
like,
the chest.
Right.
Got you. That's crazy. I never thought of it like that.
Now, the second part is the tricky part.
Picking which one? What comes first?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I may have one already without the other one.
But at that point, you got to base it around.
But if I'm just saying, I'm just walking in the mall and I got to get me something, I would say I got to get the shoes first. Because it got to start from the base and work its way up for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to be able, because after I get the shoe, I can put whatever clothes with
around
it. But if I get the clothes, I got to go for a certain shoe once I get the clothes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I start from the bottom so that way I can be more universal with what I buy as far as my pants and my shirt go if I already had the shoes. You know what I'm saying? So it's a building block thing for me. It's a, you know what I'm saying?
Thinking about it though, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. So it's not just the money with sneakers. It was more or less that everybody had the same stuff. So that's what got to me. Like, I think the love for getting sneakers is when you get something somebody can't get. So you get it early, right? And you have it exclusively where nobody can get it. Right. But when I get a pair of sneakers and everybody got the same pair of sneakers, right? And that's one of the things, you didn't have to get what everybody got. Right. So it's a little different. And as well as like when you have so many where I can't pick which one I want to wear it. And when it's not crispy no more, I don't have the same feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's like fresh food or fresh fruit. Right. When you get fresh food or fresh fruit, you feel different. Right. So when I wear a pair of Air Force Ones, you get that first wear when the bottoms are crispy. That night after the club of Henny and Kambasia, whatever we used to do, and you come home and you got that scuff, it's a different ball game. It's a different pair of shoes after that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I used to drink and people used to indulge in Chiba, and we all drunk, but y'all used to indulge in Chiba, y'all had a different feeling. Yeah. And I'm saying that because he here. Because I'm like, I remember like the smiles, like, yo, the smiles was different. It was like, yo, all right, boom. We drunk this. I'm Clark Kent. When I chief, I'm Superman. Ooh. Right? I was like, because I used to be looking at y'all like, y'all didn't know this. Y'all drink, y'all do what y'all do. I'm like, no matter how much I drink, I can't get to that level. Right, because that calmness level. Because we follow with the smoke. Man, I remember like yesterday, like I'm like, man, I got a stomach ache. I need to eat. Y'all smiling. I'm over here with my hat low. Like I'm like, so when I look at those situations, and the reason I ask you comparisons is because the comparisons I ask you is just so you can think about it. Certain things you won't think about. You won't even think about it. And nobody will combat that. Yo, Freddie, so what do you like? Man, stop asking me what I like. What? Like you will tell. Still, don't ask me what I like, man. Mind your business. But also, I ask you because the Giannis situation for me, being that you like Giannis, is he can't shoot. And usually with everybody else, when you can't shoot, that's the thing. Like, but you can't shoot. Or if you can't play defense, like, but you don't play D. So for you to say Giannis, I get it because Giannis works hard too. That's a skill set by itself. And that's why Drew for me Drew's a difference maker. Drew won with Milwaukee. He was a reason. Right, absolutely. He guarded Devin Booker. Then he won with Boston. Absolutely. So that right there is a skill on his own. No matter where he goes at this point, he's a winner. Right, absolutely. Absolutely. And I would never knock him for that. That's why I say, like, I wouldn't say that he wasn't better, but that's what I'm saying. As good as he is defensively, on a great I think he still averaged 15 on most given nights, though. Dame is that much better offensively as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? So with it, to me, it kind of crosses itself out because it really don't cross itself out because once Drew get to going and his team is what his team is, he looks a lot more valuable than he looks a lot more valuable than Dame's
40 points.
If Dame's not hitting, it's a wrap.
Right.
When has Drew Holiday had a bad defensive night?
Right. Not too many. I
don't even recall.
Right. Absolutely.
You see what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm saying. But that's why it was like one side is good, the other side is bad. So it's like I still take him on offense and defense, but I just take this dude definitely on offense and because he on that team, he gets help more on defense. You know what I'm saying?
The Bucks compared to Portland.
Yes.
Because when I look at, you got 3 players that could guard him though. Or yeah. You got Jaylen Brown, you got White, and you got Drew Holiday. So to me, you could tire somebody out with that because he's not going to overpower you.
Right. But at the same time, you still got to take into the fact that regardless of the fact when he cross half, he got to be accounted for. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
do you like him better on the Bucks over Portland? Portland, he was different.
But Portland,
Dame was my guy before he.
Yeah. I mean, but because he was the only one, and when you by yourself, you look fantastic until you have to play with something. I mean,
I'm not
you
going
have
to
to
lie. He was fantastic.
He was. Hey, when you get to the point where you get a chance to wave off the team that's been mopping you up, like
I never seen a dude so good. Like he scored 50 points in the bubble so many times. Adidas said all his sneakers is $50. Freddie, he said all his sneakers is $50. I said, bro.
He was torturing.
I said, bro, but we need a current event. We need a current event for your jump off. You know what I'm saying? What you got?
Well.
Oh, he put the voice on.
He said, well, it's a lot of stuff, man. Like, and really, like, to tell you the truth, like, constantly, like, people getting killed is really the thing for, like, our people. Or just, I mean, and again, me just seeing little stuff it's not our news or whatever, but in this time, right, is peace really peace?
No, I don't think so.
Like, I mean, and again, we have all type of people that, you know what I'm saying? I'm an introvert, I'm an extrovert. I don't like being around people. I like having my peace, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever people get to on their peace, right? But is it really peace though? You know what I'm saying? Because you can shut your everybody. I don't watch the news. I don't pay attention to this, and you can shut yourself off as much as you want to, right?
Mm-hmm.
But is that really peace for you? Because you still have to go to the store around chaos if that's the case. You understand what I'm saying? Like
for the average person, no. For somebody who's in a situation where they don't have to do a lot of things, yes. And it's not too many people who don't have to go to the store. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not. But peace is what you make it. But being peaceful all day for me is impossible. Your phone is gonna ring. You turn on the TV, you walk outside, you go to the grocery store. Like, you could find a ton of things that make your day go bad,
right,
if you allow it to.
Just driving down the street.
And then that boils down to who you are as a person. And I think it's easier to be negative. It's much easier to be negative. It's much more collaborative to be negative. Like, you could find somebody to talk about negative stuff with, no matter where
Absolutely.
you go. You know what I'm saying? So being positive, when I see people positive all day, like, I ain't gonna lie, I be looking at them like, why are you so happy? Like, I'm just being honest. Like, why are you so happy? I'm not saying you should be sad, but this just looks different.
Right.
It looks very different to me. You know what I'm saying?
I've had a person or two like say that to me as well. Like, I would always, like, even in text message or whatever, even if you greet me and you ask me how I'm doing, I'd be like, I'm great. And one day somebody was like, how are you always great? Like, I'm like, I don't have to display that to you though.
Right. But that's the difference for me. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
So with me not having to display that to you, you should be really okay with, like, okay, man, he's great. And again, you can ask me in a better way than being mad at me being glad that I'm great. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They're trying to project their feelings on you.
Right,
you know
exactly.
Like,
and that's what we be doing to each other, like, all the time, like, just a projection of how I feel. I can't like, no matter how my day is going, I can't make your day bad with it. I shouldn't want to.
You shouldn't want facts.
You know what I'm saying? But
Facts.
people want to walk up and make your day bad because theirs is going bad. I just want to smile. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be.
But you got to switch though, bro. You got to switch. Like, hold on, you got to switch though. It could go from how you're doing it, like I'll sock you. And that's it's not really. You know how when you turn on the light and you just keep it in, you keep the light in the middle, the switch in the middle. That's you, bro. like it's not up, it's not. Pause. Like boo boo. Like yo, bro.
But that's
has it lights.
But that's also,
has it lights.
But that's coming from me reading the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm trying to be nice until I see like, no, they don't want that person.
So why let them dictate your energy after that? You know what I'm saying?
Because it's like a move. You know what I'm saying? It's like a move and a counter. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay,
that was your action, like the reaction.
So I gotta move like this. You know what I'm saying? You swing like this, so I gotta move like this. I'm just trying to read so I can try to make this as pleasant as possible, because you're not gonna be pleasant with me. If you're not gonna be pleasant, I gotta try to find somewhere around you still being mad, but I still gotta get around this so I can get.
How difficult is it for you to cut that person off that portrays that energy when you speak to them?
Not that hard.
Is that recent or is that how it always been?
No, it's just recently where it got easy.
Because I was like, you will endure a lot of situations from people, and me. I'm chucking the deuces. Like I don't got time.
And me and you didn't talk about that. I learned, I got some of that by watching you do that. You know what I'm saying? And now later on, that's why just off camera stuff I mess with you about. That's why I be like, I can mess with you about it, because before you was staunchly like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why when I was like,
you was like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah,
I was like, yo, I don't care. Like you,
and now you didn't almost came. Like, you know what? That's not what I'm on. I'm like,
you're
savage,
right? But you know what though? It takes a lot to put energy into that negativity to combat what somebody's doing.
Yeah.
Bro, if you think about it, we never without, and even T sitting there, and we had an issue. Like, if you just think about it, we go out, us three, and we have an issue, and we don't have a good time. Never. And y'all be together way more. We never without had an issue. Period.
No.
One of us is 100% every single time. So it's like, cool. So I need to be around people who when I go out and I spend 5 days working, that's what I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why the sneakers and the basketball don't do that for me, because it's like, I remember the love I used to get going to the gym and forgetting everything that was going on.
Yeah.
That's why I went to the gym. When I bought this pair of sneakers, I bought this pair of sneakers because I worked hard.
Yeah.
Right? But now I buy this pair of sneakers. It's like, you think you're going to take these from me or rob my joy? Now I'm in a situation.
Right.
Now it's savage mode again.
Right.
So it's like you work or you get money to remove yourself from situations where you can't finally just be cool. You know what I mean? I want to feel claustrophobic with all the eyes on me negatively.
Right.
You have never heard me say, if I'm down and out, I'm going to go rob somebody. I don't take stuff that I didn't earn.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? And sometimes people try to take your joy based upon what you got, what you doing, who you around. Like, yo, listen, man, people will hate you for what God provided you with. And that's something they can't take. And that's the difference between jealousy and envy.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, when I see my peoples on, I get happy because I know what you went through. Like, what?
Yeah.
You did that? You got that? What? Yeah. Speaking of T, he like, yo, this didn't happen with my fault, but he's breathing. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I get on you about, yo, just leave that alone, bro. Just remove yourself.
Right.
Because after you boo, now you already was in that situation.
Right.
Now you took that step back. Now you got this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so 100% of what you said makes sense. Is I'm looking at it like you can look at situations that I could have done better and vice versa.
Yeah.
But my goal is not to let my friend crash out.
Right.
And if I foresee something happen, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm never going to look at you different because you didn't swing on him now.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm never going to look at you different because you didn't swing at him now. We going to see him in the gym, though. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, what kind of car you got, bro? They know, we parked near each other. Let me stop. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of those things, and that's why I ask you these questions, because you're not a talkative person if you don't know the person.
Right.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
Period, though.
Absolutely. And that's why, like,
man,
and that's
bro.
why, as much as it might seem like I welcome the challenge of you asking me what you asking, because I am hard to get out of that
but
space.
That's why I want you to explain it, because that's your point of view, and your point of view is vastly different than mine. And when I be like, who's better, it don't be about who's better. No, it be about, I want to hear why you feel that way, right? Because your perspective is gonna be different.
But I'll be so stuck on who I really, and we go back to the shit that I be loving. When I be really, I really be loving like both of the people, like most of the time, sometimes. So I'd be like, and I can't choose. I know I'm not supposed to, but
really?
I be really torn. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be really torn. I really be like,
man, word.
Yeah, I'd be like. When we had the Jadakiss Fabulous joint, I'm really I was really on some torn shit. I'm like, man, he gonna really make me have to choose me? Like I don't even know neither one of these dudes. Like it even matters. Like, you know what I'm saying? But to me, it really matters because I really like both of them like that much. You know what I'm saying?
You want to know what's funny? When it comes to sneakers, that's why I be torn. I buy both colors. And I felt like that was a negative, because you spending money you don't have to. So then I was like, you know what, Tay, you gotta choose. That's just what it is. Like, I'm not choosing amongst my friends. That's what I won't do.
Right.
I'm not doing that. Like, don't even put me in that. Or I'm a mediated.
Right.
Because I know you. But when it comes to, as soon as I ask that question, I gotta say, if I had $150,000 to buy a car, which one you want? I got it. So I put my mindset in things I gotta choose.
Right.
Then I say, who's more relatable to what I like? You see what I'm saying? Like, even so for me, Jadakiss and Fabulous, at that moment, how do I feel? You know what I'm saying? If I'm in the car, I'm not listening to Jadakiss all day.
Right.
Fabulous is to me well-rounded as far as the songs he make. But if I want to listen to that,
see, and I listen to them pretty much damn near all day almost. Like, you know, like in some part of my day, once I start listening to music, both of them leak into my stuff, no matter whether it's the freestyles or the mixtape joint or whatever. Like, it's always prevalent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I still like J. Cole. Like, J. Cole just gave me something. He gave me something. I was like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, and I catch him in spurts in how I'm feeling though too. Like, and usually like I say, it's usually I just be like listening to aggressive shit because I be feeling like still like I be having the aggressive feeling, but I get it out.
You're trying to channel it.
Yeah. So
I think you listen to more music than me right now. Like, honestly. Like, I'm yo, bro.
But you know what? But it'd be some of the. It don't
matter. I don't listen to music, Freddie P.
Okay, well, if you say you don't be listening, I definitely do be listening.
I don't.
I do at least like scroll through and like I just heard another 38 special. This boy is going
with Graph.
No, did you freestyle by itself?
I got one for you. Did you hear the Rock Boys with Graph remix with Young Chris?
Yes.
He different.
Yes.
He different, bro. You heard him? That flow?
I knew you was going.
I seen it at 3 a.m. I almost called you.
I knew you was going to see it though. No,
bro.
He go.
Yo, I'm listening to that. I say, yo, his verse is different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, his verse is different. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so they put them on there. That was that was right.
That's like, I'm gonna tell you this, right? We don't argue, but I'm gonna challenge you because I respect your opinion.
Absolutely, all day.
That's why I keep certain things I keep bringing up, because I'm like, yo, I want to hear your opinion.
I know,
because that gives me something to go back to the drawing board,
right?
To be like, oh, I didn't think of it like that. I have
to fight with you sometimes. I have to fight
all the time. All the times. Yo, bro, you will literally say something just to get. I'm like, I'm not doing this with you. I'm not.
See, but that's the one thing about us knowing each other. That's why I know I can do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, like, even like when we talked about,
you don't like using your phone. That's why they look nothing up.
How I'm comfortable, like, with doing this. If I wasn't doing this with you, I couldn't be comfortable with nobody else like this, because I can.
But we talk like,
because I know you know when I'm not gonna answer you. Man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's a regular. I'll be like,
say this,
man, we gonna have it
because I know it's almost over. I'm gonna give you a quick 2 minutes. Freddie called me out of the blue. That's Freddie right there, by the way, right? He like, yo, we gotta do the podcast. I look at the phone like, I've been trying to do the podcast. He was like, yo, I got somebody who do the podcast. He's from up top. What's his name? His name is Sam. Yeah, right. Where he from? I don't know. Let me ask him. He from Brooklyn. Oh, he from the city. Yeah. I'm like, where's this at? Like, I'm asking him a billion questions. I'm like, yo, you lying, bro. And then when I finally got to, because Freddie would say stuff and don't give you all the information because he think you supposed to follow what he say. And then like he was like, nah, for real. That's when I knew like it's a difference to want to do it and be serious. You was like, no, we got the first one this day at this time, and you followed up with me. I said, oh, he's serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you don't even like being in front of the camera unless they catch you in front of the camera. If they catch you, it's showtime at the Apollo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as much as you say you're comfortable, I just want you to get out of your shell. Like this upcoming year can't be like last year.
It's not gonna be.
So you posting once every week can't happen. Here we go. Caught him on camera. Look, why you got quiet?
No,
See, why you got quiet?
I mean, you're right,
bro. Like,
you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only up, bro.
You're right. It's only up.
Pause. It's only up. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? So don't get me wrong. You gonna see him challenge me, and I'm gonna challenge him because I want y'all to hear his opinion because his opinion is gonna be different, and it's gonna be people who agree with his opinion and how he feel and his fact and his truth. You know what I'm saying? But I want to hear why. I don't want to hear why because I'm like, yo, that's dumb. I want to hear why because I'm like, maybe I'm not thinking like that, and I want to be well versed.
Right, absolutely.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So this is week number 17 of you not giving who's better. And remember, he said Giannis. He said Giannis is better than Jason Tatum. Cool, but he said the Bucks are better than Boston. Do you really believe that?
In the long run,
crazy.
Before the season is over, that's what I think. Yeah.
You think?
I think before the season is over, I think they're. I mean, if they gonna have to meet in the Eastern Conference, and then whoever win out of them gonna go to the championship.
You think they're gonna meet in the Eastern Conference?
Absolutely.
You know who's number one in the Eastern Conference?
Them.
No.
Boston.
No. The Cavs.
Oh, what?
27-3.
Oh.
That's how we know he ain't paying attention.
No, but
look, he in front of his camera.
But that's how much Cleveland is really on the radar. If they number one like that,
Freddie
B. Like I don't be again. I'll be watching Sports Center. They don't be talking about
27-4, bro.
Hey man,
27-4.
But that's what I'm saying. But the media pushes Boston.
Whoa,
media pushes. Boston
but you know what? Too, you got the Knicks. You see what I'm saying? Because you saying the Bucks and what?
Knicks, no. I mean, Knicks rolling like Mikal Bridges just had 40 on Christmas. No.
Lightweight.
You know what I'm saying? So
fadeaways.
Yeah, one leg. Yeah, no.
Come on, man. Yo, make sure y'all go check Freddie P Live and all that. Two Brains, One Goal. Now we don't want to go long-winded. You know, Mr. Frequent Flyer Miles. Go ahead, talk your talk, man.
Please do that. This is our first live. We trying to make this go like it's supposed to. It's gonna be every other Saturday unless something happens.
What that mean, bro?
I'm just saying.
I know I'm messing.
7:30. You know, 7:30. What we Pacific time? 7:30 Pacific time. And please just tune in. We will start having guests. Absolutely. We've been saying this, but we're going to make this happen. And we got call-in number. If you want to call in, the number is 480. Make sure I get it right. 480-590-6762. We didn't have nobody call in today, but definitely please keep that in mind. And from now we will be going live. I still go live from Facebook every now and again, but from now, we're going straight live from YouTube. Get these numbers up. Get this algorithm right so you can see us out here all the time. So that way, whenever you want to call in now, it can be it's a movie for you. It's a movie for all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Remember Freddie stated that he was going to have these episodes in his barbershop and on his own channel. I only seen one video. So we calling people out.
I have 2.
You have 2 videos. Come on, man. Stop playing. Come on, man.
I had 2.
Come on, man.
I got 2.
Come on, man.
I got 2 that I posted. So you know,
The grind don't stop, man.
it don't stop. It don't.
You know what I'm
stop.
saying?
It don't
So,
stop. It
you
just
know.
get better. It just get beefier. You know what I'm saying? No.
And make sure you search Media Made Magazine. His name is Sangria Like the Drink. So y'all can see who the producer is and all of that,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? So,
what
you know.
I'm saying? Who put us out here to the people, you know what I'm saying? And who helps us get our message out.
Last thing, Happy New Year's, man. Be safe. Don't drink and drive and all of that.
Please, Happy New Year.
You know what I mean? We up out of
Happy
here.
holidays. We love you.
Better not do this. Look.
I did it again. I did.
Man, the LL Cool J. He's still recording. We got to watch him.
Is it the Sammy Sosa?
Yeah.